students, welcome to all who are watching these videos. In this video, I am explaining the definite integration MZ problems and this is the video number 6. And I start the level 2 problems in this video, and the students who will follow these videos will definitely get very good marks in the coming MCET examination. So all of you watch the videos, practice the problems, make the notes, okay? And in the description I am giving the definite integral practice problems PDF. So all of you after watching the video once open the PDF and solve those questions also. Those are also very important sums. Okay, let us start the class. This is sum number 61. The question is integral pi to 5 pi by 4 sin 2x by cos power 4x plus sin power 4x into dx. Okay. To solve this question, first I divide the total numerator and denominator by the value cos power 4x. Okay. In the denominator we have cos power 4, sin power 4. So I divide the total numerator and denominator by the value cos power 4x here. That is, so first what is sin 2x here? 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x cos x by cos power 4x into dx whole by cos power 4 by cos power 4 is equal to 1. Sin power 4 by cos power 4 is equal to tan power 4. Okay. And this becomes here integral pi to 5 pi by 4. 2 into sin by cos, here one cos is cancelled, so the remaining one is only cos cube, and sin by cos is equal to tan, and 1 by cos square is equal to secant square x. Okay, cos cube, sin by cos tan, remaining value secant square, and this is 1 plus tan power 4 is equal to tan square x whole square. Now I take that here tan square x is equal to t. What is tan square x derivative? 2 tan x into again tan x derivative secant square x dx. That is, the question becomes now dt by 1 plus t square. Now changing the limits also here, x is equal to pi, tan pi is equal to 0. X is equal to 5 pi by 4. Tan 5 pi by 4 is equal to 1. Third quadrant plus 1. So the question is equal to now 1 by 1 plus t square into dt. What is 1 by 1 plus t square integration? Tan inverse t. Tan inverse t where the limits are 0 to 1. So what is the answer? Tan inverse 1 is equal to pi by 4. Tan inverse 0 is equal to 0. Therefore the answer is pi by 4 and that is the last option. Okay. Second question, sum number 62, integral 0 to 1 by root 2 sin inverse x by 1 minus x square power 3 by 2 into dx. Okay. So to solve this question, first I take that x is equal to sin theta in the given question. Then dx value is equal to cos theta into d theta. Okay. Now replacing the values here. So limits are x is equal to 0. Sin 0 is equal to 0 means theta is equal to 0. X is equal to 1 by root 2. Sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2 means theta is equal to pi by 4. Okay. Now sin inverse of sin theta, that becomes theta. 1 minus sin square theta, cos square power 3 by 2, that is cos cube. And what is dx value? Cos theta into d theta. Now here one cos is cancelled, therefore the question becomes theta into 1 by cos square is equal to secant square theta. Now applying the FG rule to solve this question here, that is equal to, what is the formula? F into integral g dx minus integral f dash into integral g dx into dx. Okay. Now replacing the values in this formula. What is f theta into integral secant square theta is equal to tan theta, where the limits are 0 to pi by 4 minus integral f dash theta derivative is equal to 1 and integral secant square theta is equal to tan theta into d theta, where the limits are 0 to pi by 4. Now replacing the limits in the first answer first now, pi by 4 into tan pi by 4, that is pi by 4 into 1 minus 0 into tan 0, that is 0. Okay. Replacing the limits values in the first part minus, what is integral tan theta? Answer log of secant theta, where the limits are 0 to pi by 4. Now this is equals to pi by 4 minus, so now replacing the limits values here, log of secant pi by 4, secant pi by 4 is equal to root 2 and log 1, and log 1 becomes 0 here. Therefore the answer is equal to pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 log 2, and that is the second option. That's all. Very easy question. Now the next question, sum number 63, integral 0 to 1 cos of 2 cot inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 1 plus x into dx. Now to solve this question, to take the simplification of the given question, first I replace the x is equal to cos 2 theta in the given function. Okay, then the given function is changed as now cos of 2 cot inverse of square root of 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta. 1 minus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 sin square theta and 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. That is equals to cos of 2 into cot inverse of, what is the remaining value here? Tan theta. But here we have cot inverse. But what is tan theta? Cot of 90 minus theta. Okay, here we get tan theta, but tan theta is equal to cot of 90 minus theta. So this is cos of cot inverse and cot gets cancelled. This is 90 minus theta. And this is cos of 180 minus 2 theta, and cos of 180 minus 2 theta is equal to minus cos 2 theta, and that is equal to minus 6. Therefore, the complete question is changed as the minus 6. The value of this total expression is equal to minus 6. Therefore, the question is equal to integral 0 to 1 minus x dx, that is minus x square by 2, where the limits are 0 to 1. That is minus of 1 by 2 minus 0. Therefore, the answer is equal to minus 1 by 2, and that is the first option. Just simply doing the simplification of the given question and doing the integration. That's all. Next question, sum number 64. Integral 0 to 1 cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Okay. So here also first I take the simplification of the function in the given question. First I replace the x is equal to tan theta. For the simplification purpose, first I replace the x is equal to tan theta. Then what it returns? Cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta, that is equal to cos 2 theta. And cos inverse of cos 2 theta is equal to 2 theta, that is 2 into tan inverse of x. Okay, this is a given question. Therefore, given question is equal to integral 0 to 1. This total value is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x into dx. Now, applying the FG rule here, this is f, this is f, this is g. Okay. So, what is the formula? F into integral g dx minus integral f dash into integral g dx into dx. Okay. Now, replacing the value. So, this is equals to tan inverse x into integral 2 dx is equal to 2x minus integral tan inverse x derivative 1 by 1 plus x square into 2x into dx. Okay. Now, this is equals to 2x into tan inverse x, where the limits are 0 to 1, minus this is log of 1 plus x square, f dash of x by f of x, where the limits are 0 to 1. Now replacing the limits values, 2 into 1 into tan inverse 1, 2 pi by 4, minus 2 into 0 into tan inverse 0, that is 0. And this is log 2 minus log 1. Therefore, the answer is pi by 2 minus log 2, and that is the first option. That's all. Very easy question. Just first taking the simplification of the given function and after that doing the integration. That's all. Next question, sum number 65. Integral 0 to infinity dx by x square plus a square into x square plus b square. Very easy question. So to solve this question, first I apply one constant to the given integration like that, 1 by a square minus b square into integral 0 to infinite a square minus b square by x square plus a square into x square plus b square into dx. Okay, just apply the constant here to the given question like that, and this is equals to, now I change the numerator value here like that, x square plus a square minus of x square plus b square. I am applying the constant here for the purpose of making the same constant of the denominator at the numerator. I want to form the same terms of the denominator at the numerator. For that purpose, I am applying the constant here, and I convert the constant as here x square plus a square minus of x square plus b square. Okay, now separating the integration to the terms here and separating the denominator also, then the first term becomes here 1 by x square plus b square, and the second term is equal to 1 by x square plus a square into dx. Okay, now doing the integrations, 1 by a square minus b square into, what is 1 by x square plus b square? Answer 1 by b into tan inverse of x by b. And what is the answer of the second part? 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a, where the limits are 0 to infinite. Okay, now replacing the limits values here, 1 by a square minus b square into 1 by b into tan inverse of infinite, that is pi by 2, minus 1 by a into tan inverse of infinite, that is pi by 2. Okay, minus 1 by b into tan inverse of 0 is equal to 0, minus 1 by a into tan inverse of 0 is equal to 0. Now this is equals to, so here the denominator is 1 by a plus b into a minus b into, just taking pi by 2 common here, then the remaining values is 1 by b minus 1 by a. After doing the LCM we get a minus b by ab. Now it is cancelled here, therefore the answer is pi by 2 into a plus b into ab. That's all, and this is the third option. Okay, very easy question. Next question, sum number 66. If 0 less than a less than c and 0 less than b less than c, then integral 0 to infinity a power x minus b power x by c power x into dx. Now we want the integration to this question here. So first I take that this value is equals to integral 0 to infinite a by c power x minus b by c power x. Okay, a by c power x minus b by c power x. What are these forms here? Integral a power x. And what is integral a power x integration? A power x by log a. That is the answer of the first part is a by c power x by log of a by c minus, this is also a power x form, integration a power x by log a, that is b by c power x by log of b by c. Now replacing the limits values here, where the limits are 0 to infinite. Okay, first I am replacing infinite here. A by c less than 1. A by c less than 1 means point value power infinity becomes 0. That is 0 minus, here also b by c less than 1. Point value power infinity becomes 0. Okay. When we take the upper limit in the answer, then we get the values are 0, 0. Now replacing the lower limit. A by c power 0. A by c power 0 is equal to 1. 1 by log a by c minus 1 by log a by c minus 1 by log b by c. Therefore the answer is equal to 1 by log b by c minus 1 by log a by c. Okay, and that is the third option. That's all. Next question, sum number 67. Integral log 2 to t dx by square root of e power x minus 1 is equal to pi by 6. Then what is t value? We want the t value here. For that, first I take that here e power x minus 1 is equal to p square. Okay. Then what is the derivative? E power x into dx is equal to 2p into dp. Okay. Now replacing the values in the given integration first, then this value becomes dx. Dx is equal to 2p dp by e power x. What is e power x value? P square plus 1. Okay, understand. What is dx value? 2p dp by e power x. What is e power x? E power x is equal to p square plus 1. Square root of e power x minus 1. That is equals to p. Therefore, the quotient is equals to 2 into 1 by 1 plus p square, that is tan inverse p. Answer is equal to tan inverse p, and this is equals to 2 into tan inverse of what is p value? Square root of e power x minus 1. Okay, this is the answer of the given question. This is the integration answer of the given question. Now what are the limits values here? 2 tan inverse of square root of e power x minus 1. What are the limits values? Log 2 to t. Okay, this is equals to pi by 6. Now replacing the limits in the answer. First answer is 2 tan inverse of square root of e power t minus 1 minus 2 tan inverse square root of e power log 2. E power log 2 is equal to 2. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 is equal to pi by 6. Okay. Now this is equals to 2 tan inverse of this is square root of e power t minus 1 is equals to, this is 2 pi by 4, that is pi by 2 minus pi by 2. Writing minus pi by 2 to this side, that becomes plus pi by 2. Okay. So this 30 plus 90, 120 degrees. So this is equals to 2 pi by 3. Okay. This is 30 plus 90, 120, 2 pi by 3. So 2 tan inverse of square root of e power t minus 1 is equal to 2 pi by 3. That is square root of e power t minus 1 is equal to tan pi by 3, that is equal to root 3. Now squaring on both sides, and we get e power t minus 1 is equal to 3, that is e power t is equal to 4, and the value of the t is equal to log 4. That's all, and that is the third option. Next question, sum number 68. Integral 2 to e 1 by log x minus 1 by log x whole square into dx. Very easy. Already we solved so many problems of the types here in the integration. So same models of the integration are repeated in the definite integration also. Okay. So what is the procedure here? First we take that log x is equal to t. Then what is x value? X is equal to e power t. Okay. Now what are the limits values? T x is equal to 2. That is t is equal to log 2. X is equals to e, that is t is equal to log e, that is equals to 1. Now the question becomes here 1 by t minus 1 by t square into what is dx value? E power t into dt. Now this is equals to integral log 2 to 1 e power t into 1 by t plus minus 1 by t square into dt. Clearly this is in the form of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. What is the answer to e power x into f of x plus f dash of x? E power x into f of x. Therefore answer is equals to e power t into 1 by t, where the limits are log 2 to 1. Now replacing the limits values, first upper limit e power 1 into 1 by 1, that is e into e power log 2, 2 by 1 by log 2. Okay, this is equals to e minus 2 into what is 1 here? 1 is equal to log e by log 2. Therefore the answer is e minus 2 log e to the base 2. Log a by log b is equal to log a to the base b. Therefore the answer is e minus 2 into log a to the base 2, and that is the third option. That's all.